I want to talk to you about another major case, this one in Indiana, in the small town of Delphi, and it's the double murder of two girls in 2017. Prosecutors say at the hands of Richard Allen. He is now asking a judge to dismiss ballistics evidence in this case, specifically a single unfired bullet that was found near the girl's body. How significant is this?
So, Marni, ballistics, unlike DNA, is more of an art than it is a science. So what that means is that it's heavily a battle of experts and opinions, and ultimately it's about what persuades the jury. But the evidentiary value of an unfired bullet is really slim to none. So even though I can't see this motion because it's sealed, I imagine that the defense is arguing that this unfired bullet between the bodies is not relevant evidence, and therefore, its prejudicial effect far exceeds its probative value. And that's really what determines whether the judge should admit it or exclude it. When a bullet is actually fired, there are impressions left on the casing of that bullet, specifically from the front and the back of the gun. And through those impressions, you can at least trace that bullet to a specific caliber gun, maybe not the murder weapon, but at least you can match the caliber gun to the murder weapon. But in this case, there's no markings, so the question is, how do we know where that bullet came from, how it was placed there, when it was placed there? And so the prejudicial effect of that could actually, far exceed the probative value and confuse the jury, and the jury could then be swayed against the defendant.
The investigators in this case have come under a lot of criticism and fire for the amount of time it took to make an arrest in this case, about 5 years, knowing now that they had interviewed Richard Allen in the days following the girls' murders, that they had all of this evidence then, yet it took years before they made a final arrest. Does that indicate legally that there may be some holes in the investigation and in the prosecution's case here?
It's possible. It's also possible that sometimes investigations start off and they're a bit shoddy. We saw that happen in the Murdaugh trial. And when there's a high-profile case and there's a lot of pressure on law enforcement and the prosecution to do something, then they start very quickly filling in the holes, and it gets messy. And, I can see why they're reaching to, a bullet that's unfired, for example, to try to make a case. So it's hard to say why there's a delay, but often, in a case like this with a high-profile case, the idea is to move it along swiftly. And when there is a delay, that means there's something that's gone wrong.
There are a lot of secrets in this one, a lot of evidence we haven't yet seen. We'll be watching for that. Sara Azari, as always, thank you for your perspective.
Thanks, Marni. Have a good morning.
You as well. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.